If you were following along with me in the previous lesson, we created an auto-sizing pop-up, and when we tested it, clicking the View Cancellation Policy link opened up a pop-up window that displayed all of our text. So the size of this little pop-up is determined by the content. If there's lots of text, we're going to get a large pop-up. If there's not much, we'll get a smaller window. But on some occasions, you want to have full control over the size of the pop-up. So that's what we're going to talk about right now. We had that option when we were creating the pop-up to choose from an auto-sizing or a custom-sized pop-up. Well, we can create a new pop-up if we want or edit an existing one. So we're going to continue here with our How to Use LDC Flash project, looking at the memberships topic. And down at the bottom is where we created our little link to the pop-up. Well, we can right-click that link if we want to change the pop-up's properties. Notice here we don't have hyperlink properties, we have pop-up properties. So we click that, and here's where we see the selection we made when we created it to display in an auto-sizing pop-up. If you want, you can pick and choose the width and height of this window by selecting the third option, Display in Custom-Sized Pop-up. Now, in pixels, you have full control over the width and the height of this window. Let's say we want to change it to something a little smaller. We'll just highlight 400 and type in 300. And maybe the height just a little bit smaller. We'll go down to 200, like so. Now when we click OK, we've just changed the properties. Let's save our changes by clicking the Save All button. And we'll preview this. Now we could regenerate it just like we've been doing, or another option is just to preview it using a keyboard shortcut, Control W. When you do that, it opens up a separate window. It's not really a browser, and we'll maximize that so we can view the memberships topic and then click the View Cancellation Policy link. Now in this case, you can see it's not displaying all of the text because it is a custom size pop-up now, which is 300 pixels wide by 200, and that means that we need the scroll bar to scroll down through our text to see all of it. So it's just another option, a way for you to have full control over the size of the pop-up when you choose to use this type of function.